Some of you have been asking me this question, what's going to happen on December 21st, 2012? What kind of changes we should be expecting, if it's going to be the end of the world or not? Well, to be very honest with you, I'm not concerned about it at all. I don't think about it very much. Maybe somebody asked me this question, maybe I just want to wonder to play with the thought, but somehow my mind doesn't go that far ahead, that what's going to happen in year 20, by the end of this year, what's going to happen? What's going to happen tomorrow? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball to look into it. I'm not a fortune teller, so I can't tell about the future. And it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But let's say, hypothetically, that all of this speculation about the end of this year, at the end of 2012, December 21st, as I am been told, that is the deadline and when the big shift is supposed to happen. Let's say that's the case and a big shift is going to happen. We have to learn the ABCD of spirituality. The ABCD of spirituality is to be here and now in this moment, completely present in this moment. Now, if we haven't practiced and haven't mastered the ABCD of spirituality, if we haven't learned how to be here now, do you think that when the big shift happens and this transition takes place, whether it's a dimensional shift or it's a physical thing, whether this world is going to be destroyed, this life on planet, or major tidal waves come or big earthquakes happen, and then whether it's like that or whether it's a shift in consciousness and we're transported into this other dimension. But do you think if this shift happens, those who haven't learned how to be here now at that time are capable of making this shift? If they haven't mastered this simple thing, to be here and now, then they're not ready for that shift. Those who have mastered being here now, that means by being here now, they're not really concerned about what's going to happen in the future. What's going to happen in the future, who really cares? I don't care, really. When you really trust in God, when you really trust in the self, when you have deepened this connection, when you come to this realization that all is very well, everything is in the hands of Her Majesty Lord God, everything is taken care of, there's nothing to worry about. When you come to this understanding, when you're trusting every moment of your life and letting go of the control panels, and you just let God take you, then you don't really concern yourself for the future, because you know God has brought you here and God will take you to wherever you need to go. So my suggestion to you, my friends, who ask that question, who wonder about it, who worry about it, is a few things. First of all, if this planet is going to be destroyed, then we're all going to go together. That's a fact. And let's say if it's partially destroyed, then those who are meant to be here, for some reason, they will be here. So if you're meant to be in some mountains or some remote island or desert or somewhere, and for some reason when these big earth changes happen and you're meant to be alive with your family or friends and be spared, then it will happen. And if you're meant to go, you will go. But if you're meant to go, you can go tomorrow. You can go half an hour from now on. If it's in your destiny that you're meant to end your life, that can happen at any moment. Especially if you're driving on freeway, or if you're in Calcutta, or if you're in Bali, or some high energy city that everyone drives like crazy. At any moment you can get hit by something. So the possibility of us dying is there at every moment in our lives. It can happen now, it can happen next moment, or it can happen 30, 40 years from now. So I wouldn't worry myself, my brothers, sisters, about this. Just don't even go there. Just be here. Practice the very, very ABCD of spirituality. Just learn to be here. Just be present. Be here. Be in your heart. Just be here. And learn this. And master this. And if there is going to be a dimensional shift, that through this shift, those who are prepared will be transported or go through a tube into this other dimension, then you are prepared for it, because you have mastered being here now. You're not, because what good is this going to do? Even if you are shifted into this other dimension, when you're in this other dimension, you're still going to be thinking about, oh, what's going to happen 5 years from now, or what happened 5 years ago. You haven't learned to be present. That's your job. You just need to be here. And stop thinking. All these thoughts, all these worries is because you're thinking. You see, when you sleep and you don't dream, you don't worry about these things. And when you're having a great time, you don't think about these things. When you're having a beautiful moment with your lover, with your family, when you're going for a swim in the ocean, or a beautiful hike, or a beautiful drive, or walking in the prairies, you just don't even think about these things. These things aren't there. Where are they? Where are they right now? Just be here, my friends. That's all you have to do. That's the only thing you need to do. Just be present. And stay in your heart. And stay in your trust. And stay in your love of God and yourself. Everything's going to be taken care of. Namaste.